Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the constant pressure to be perfect? Or perhaps you've found yourself endlessly comparing your life to others, feeling like you're not enough, or struggling to say no when you really should. If any of this sounds familiar, know that you're not alone. We all face these battles, the feeling of needing to please everyone, the fear of change, or the desire for constant validation. These struggles can drain our energy, weaken our mental resilience, and leave us feeling stuck and unfulfilled. Life is challenging enough without the added weight of these negative habits that slowly chip away at our strength. It's easy to get caught up in the trap of seeking perfection or attaching our worth to material success. But the truth is, these pursuits often leave us feeling more empty than fulfilled. The pressure to be perfect, to always say yes, or to avoid making mistakes can create an immense burden. It can make us feel as though we have to constantly prove ourselves, when in reality, we deserve to be valued for who we are, not for what we do or how perfectly we do it. In this video, we're going to talk about the common habits that weaken our mental strength and explore practical, simple ways to overcome them. From learning to set personal boundaries to practicing self-compassion, each step we take helps us build a more resilient, balanced life. It's about letting go of unrealistic expectations, accepting our imperfections, and focusing on what truly matters: our well-being, our relationships, and our growth. You don't have to be perfect, you just need to keep going, keep learning, and keep striving for progress, not perfection. So, as you watch this video, think about your own life. Are there habits or patterns that are holding you back from living fully? Are you ready to let go of the need for constant validation and start building true, lasting resilience? I promise you, the journey is worth it. It's not about being flawless. It's about being human, accepting yourself as you are, and taking positive steps forward, one day at a time. If anything resonates with you, or if you feel this message might help someone you know, please give this video a thumbs up. Share it with friends or loved ones who might be struggling with similar challenges. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Together, we can create a supportive community that helps each other grow stronger and more resilient. Your support means the world to me, and it allows us to reach more people who might need these messages. Let's make a difference, one step at a time. 1. Negative thinking. Have you ever felt like negative thoughts cling to you like a dark cloud, blocking out all the light of joy and peace? Negative thinking is like a mental trap, preventing us from seeing the good around us. To overcome negative thoughts, it's crucial to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts without judgment, simply recognizing and letting them go. One great way to cultivate mindfulness is through practicing compassion meditation, where we take time to nurture warmth and kindness toward ourselves and others. By doing this, we can release negative emotions and build a stronger, more resilient mind. Another effective approach is to reframe negative thoughts. When a negative thought arises, try to reframe it in a more positive or neutral light. For example, instead of thinking, "I always fail," you can reframe it to, "I am learning, and setbacks are part of the process." This shift in perspective helps reduce the power of negative thoughts and allows us to focus on growth rather than failure. 2. Complaining about things beyond control. We've all complained about something beyond our control, but doing so is like holding a hot coal in your hand. It only ends up burning you. When we focus on things we can't control, we get caught in a spiral of negativity and lose precious mental energy. Everything in life is always changing, and accepting that reality is the key to releasing this suffering. When we learn to let go of the things we can't control, we can focus on what we can change, and that is what helps us move forward with strength. A helpful practice is to shift your focus from problems to solutions. Instead of dwelling on what's wrong, ask yourself, what can I do to improve this situation? By focusing on actionable steps, we regain a sense of agency and prevent ourselves from falling into a cycle of helplessness and frustration. This proactive mindset not only helps us feel more empowered, but also enhances our problem-solving abilities. 3. Suppressing emotions. Do you often keep your emotions to yourself, thinking it's the best way to handle them? In reality, keeping emotions locked inside is like sealing up a treasure chest. Those emotions, if bottled up, can create immense pressure on your mental well-being, leading to stress, anxiety, and frustration. It's important to express our emotions in an honest, kind, and constructive way. Sharing our feelings openly helps us feel lighter and connects us more deeply with those around us. Not only does this make our minds stronger, but it also fosters healthy, lasting relationships. One way to express emotions constructively is through journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can be a powerful outlet, allowing you to process your emotions privately and gain clarity. Journaling helps in organizing your thoughts and identifying patterns in your emotional responses, which can lead to greater self-awareness and emotional balance. 4. Blaming others. When you blame others, it's like carrying a backpack full of heavy stones. It makes you feel weighed down and drains your positive energy. Blaming others takes away your power and leaves you feeling stuck. Instead, taking responsibility for our actions helps us regain control of our lives. This doesn't mean taking all the burden on yourself. Rather, it's about recognizing that you have the power to shape your own life. Taking responsibility makes you stronger and more confident as you navigate your journey. To shift away from blaming, practice self-reflection. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what role did I play in this situation, and what can I learn from it? This approach encourages personal growth and helps us focus on solutions rather than assigning blame. By taking ownership of our actions, we can build resilience and foster a more positive outlook on life. 5. Letting emotions control actions. We all have moments when we let our emotions drive our actions, like a powerful current that carries us away without control. When emotions are in charge, it's easy to make poor decisions and lose our sense of calm. Emotions are natural, and there's no need to fight them, but it's important that we don't let them dictate our actions. Practicing mindfulness allows us to acknowledge our emotions as they arise and create a space between feeling and action. When we can stay calm and make decisions based on reason instead of impulse, we develop a steady mind that isn't easily swayed by life's challenges. A useful technique for managing emotions is to take a pause before reacting. When you feel a strong emotion rising, take a few deep breaths and give yourself a moment to think. This brief pause can make a significant difference, allowing you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Over time, this practice helps in cultivating emotional intelligence and maintaining a sense of balance, even in difficult situations. Another helpful strategy is to engage in physical activity. Exercise is a powerful way to release pent-up emotions and restore a sense of calm. Whether it's a brisk walk, yoga, or any form of physical movement, exercise helps regulate emotions and provides a healthy outlet for stress, ultimately contributing to a more resilient and focused mind. 6. Lack of self-compassion. Have you ever scolded yourself for making a mistake, wondering why you couldn't do better? This kind of self-criticism only leads to more stress and insecurity. Practicing self-compassion is an essential habit for building resilience. When you make a mistake, treat yourself with kindness and forgiveness, just as you would treat a close friend who is struggling. Compassion meditation is a powerful way to replace negative feelings with warmth and care. When you learn to be kind to yourself, you will feel lighter and build a stronger mental foundation to face life's challenges. 7. Constantly seeking validation from others. Have you ever felt like you need to do everything just to gain others' approval? External validation might bring temporary happiness, but when you rely on it too much, you lose yourself in the process. Instead of seeking validation from others, try to cultivate your own sense of self-worth. Trust in your value and learn to be satisfied with what you have. When you live from within, you no longer need to seek recognition from others. This will help you develop a steady mind, become more confident, and not be shaken by external opinions. 8. Living in the past or worrying about the future. One of the reasons we weaken our mental strength is because we often live in the past or worry about the future. Painful memories or fears of what might happen rob us of our peace in the present. The key to maintaining mental strength is to live fully in the present moment and embrace it with gratitude. When you focus on the here and now, everything becomes simpler and you can find inner peace more easily. A practical way to stay present is through mindful breathing. Whenever you find yourself drifting into past regrets or future worries, take a few deep breaths and bring your attention to the sensations in your body. This simple practice helps anchor you in the present moment and brings a sense of calm and clarity. 9. Not making time for yourself. A busy life often makes us forget about ourselves, constantly chasing work, responsibilities, and the pressures around us. If you don't take time for yourself, your spirit will easily become exhausted and weakened. Taking time for yourself is crucial for maintaining mental well-being. Meditation, even just a few minutes a day, helps you quiet your mind, recharge, and nurture inner peace. By taking care of yourself, you build the strength needed to face any challenges life throws your way. Another way to prioritize yourself is by engaging in hobbies that bring you joy. Whether it's reading, painting, gardening, or any activity you love, making time for hobbies allows you to reconnect with yourself and provides a healthy escape from the stresses of daily life. This practice not only revitalizes your energy, but also adds more fulfillment and balance to your routine. 10. Comparing yourself to others. A common habit many people struggle with is comparing themselves to others. This only leads to jealousy, insecurity, and a loss of self-confidence. Everyone has their own path, and comparison only leaves you feeling drained and distracted from your journey. Instead of comparing, learn to accept and appreciate yourself. Recognize that everyone's value is unique. Focus on your personal growth rather than how you measure up to others. When you learn to love and accept yourself, you'll be happier and better able to enjoy your journey without the pressure of external standards. A helpful approach is to set personal goals that are meaningful to you. When you have clear personal goals, you are less likely to compare yourself to others and more likely to focus on your own progress. Celebrating small achievements along the way can also boost your self-esteem and remind you that your journey is unique and valuable. 11. Fear of change. Change is a natural part of life, yet many people fear it. We often want things to stay stable and familiar because change brings uncertainty and anxiety. However, fearing and resisting change can weaken your mental strength. Instead of being afraid, view change as an opportunity to learn and grow. Focus on what you can control during times of change and learn to adapt to new circumstances. When you open yourself up to change, you'll feel more confident and capable of handling whatever comes your way. One effective way to embrace change is by setting small, achievable goals during transitions. These goals help you maintain a sense of direction and purpose, reducing the anxiety that often accompanies change. By focusing on what you can accomplish, you shift your mindset from fear to empowerment. 12. Attachment to material things. Many people believe that the more material wealth they have, the happier and safer they will feel. But in reality, attachment to material possessions can create stress and anxiety, as it leads to a constant desire for more and a feeling of never being satisfied. Instead, focus on values that cannot be measured by money, such as love, compassion, and relationships with those around you. When you appreciate the intangible values in life and do not let material things dominate your thoughts, you will feel more at peace and your mental strength will grow. Another way to reduce material attachment is by practicing gratitude. Take time each day to reflect on the non-material aspects of your life that bring you joy, like time spent with loved ones or a beautiful sunset. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, fostering a sense of contentment and inner peace. 13. Difficulty. Saying no. Many people find it hard to say no because they fear disappointing others or feel obligated to help. However, an inability to say no can lead to feeling overwhelmed and drained as you spend your time and energy on things that aren't truly important to you. To protect your mental well-being, learn to say no politely but firmly. You don't need to please everyone. Prioritize what is important to you, and when you keep your mind clear and avoid overcommitting, you will be stronger and more effective in both work and life. A helpful approach to saying no is by setting clear boundaries. Communicate openly about your limits and what you can realistically handle. This not only protects your mental health, but also encourages others to respect your time and energy. Remember, saying no doesn't mean you're selfish. It means you value yourself enough to make choices that are right for you. 14. Living without clear goals. A life without clear goals is like a boat drifting without a destination. When you don't know what you want, it's easy to feel lost and directionless. Take the time to think about what goals you want to achieve, whether they are small goals like reading a book every month or big goals like advancing your career. Having goals helps you focus your energy and gives you motivation to move forward. Don't be afraid to adjust your goals when needed, and remember that every small step brings you closer to your dreams. Setting smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound goals can be particularly effective. These goals give you a clear plan and make it easier to track your progress. By having a structured approach, you are more likely to stay committed and feel a sense of accomplishment as you achieve each milestone. 15. Lack of patience. In today's fast-paced world, we often want everything to happen quickly and easily. However, a lack of patience can make us miss out on important values, especially those that require effort and time to achieve. Learning to be patient and trusting the process is key to building mental strength. Sometimes, good things take time to grow. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Keep working hard and believe in yourself. By cultivating patience, you become stronger and more capable of overcoming any challenge. To develop patience, practice mindfulness and focus on the present moment. Instead of rushing through tasks, take time to appreciate each step of the journey. This helps you build resilience and makes it easier to stay committed, even when progress seems slow. Remember, lasting success is often the result of consistent, patient effort over time. At 16. Obsession with perfection. Many people believe they must do everything perfectly to feel proud of themselves or to be recognized by others. However, being obsessed with perfection only adds pressure and stress. It's important to understand that no one is perfect, and making mistakes is a natural part of learning and growth. Learn to accept your mistakes and view them as valuable lessons. Instead of striving for perfection, focus on doing your best. When you let go of the need to be perfect, you will feel more at ease and be able to enjoy life more fully. One way to reduce the pressure of perfectionism is to practice self-compassion. Remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes, and it is okay to be imperfect. By treating yourself with kindness and understanding, you can reduce the negative impact of perfectionism on your mental health and live a happier, more balanced life. 17. Not setting personal boundaries. One reason our mental strength weakens is due to not setting personal boundaries. You may feel that you always have to meet others' needs, always say yes, and never refuse. However, not knowing how to say no will make you feel exhausted and stressed because you have no time for yourself. Learn to say no when necessary and set limits to protect your energy. When you respect your personal boundaries, you will feel more confident and strong, and your mental well-being will be protected from unnecessary stress. Setting boundaries starts with understanding your own limits and needs. Take time to identify what is important to you and communicate it clearly to others. Boundaries are not about shutting people out. They are about creating a healthy space for yourself, allowing you to be more present and supportive in your relationships without feeling overwhelmed. 18. Lack of self-confidence. A lack of self-confidence can weaken your spirit, making you easily shaken by challenges and obstacles. You might feel that you are not good enough or not capable of achieving your goals. However, confidence is not something that comes naturally. It is built through practice and personal growth. Start with small steps. Achieve small goals to build trust in your abilities. Remember that everyone has weaknesses, but the key is to learn how to overcome them and keep moving forward. When you work on building your confidence, you will feel stronger and ready to face any challenge. One practical way to build confidence is to celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may be. Each time you accomplish something, acknowledge it and give yourself credit. Over time, these small victories accumulate and help strengthen your belief in your own abilities. 19. Lack of connection with others. Humans are social beings, and we need connection with others to feel happy and maintain mental strength. When you isolate yourself and lack meaningful connections, your spirit can easily weaken, and you may lose joy in life. Take time to connect with family, friends, or participate in community activities. Connection helps you feel a sense of belonging, love, and support. When you feel connected, your spirit becomes more resilient and full of life. Building connections doesn't necessarily mean having a large social circle. It's about nurturing quality relationships. Spend time with people who uplift you and engage in activities that foster genuine connections. This will help create a support system that strengthens your mental resilience during tough times. 20. Neglecting physical health. Physical health and mental well-being are closely connected. When you neglect your physical health, your mental strength also tends to weaken. Poor eating habits, lack of sleep, or avoiding physical activity can negatively impact your mental state, making you feel tired, stressed, and unmotivated. Take care of your health by eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep. When your body is healthy, your mind will also be more resilient and ready to face challenges. Incorporating regular exercise into your routine is a powerful way to boost both physical and mental health. Physical activity releases endorphins, which improve your mood and reduce stress. Even small changes, like taking a walk during your lunch break or practicing yoga, can make a significant difference in how you feel. 21. Not rewarding yourself. Life isn't just about work and responsibilities, it's also about joy and enjoyment. If you don't know how to reward yourself after putting in effort and achieving results, life can become monotonous and you may lose motivation. Take time to reward yourself, even if it's something small like a nice meal, a relaxing evening, or a short trip. Rewarding yourself helps you feel happier, appreciate your efforts, and maintain a positive spirit. When you know how to create joy for yourself, your mental strength will become stronger and more optimistic. A helpful practice is to set small rewards for achieving specific goals. This creates a positive feedback loop, encouraging you to stay motivated and keep working towards your objectives. Rewards don't have to be extravagant. They just need to be meaningful to you and provide a sense of satisfaction. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. We've covered a lot of important points about building mental resilience, from letting go of negative habits to embracing the changes that come our way. Remember, life is full of ups and downs, and it's completely normal to struggle at times. But the key is to keep going, keep learning, and keep growing. The path to mental strength is not about being perfect or never facing difficulties. It's about how you handle those challenges, how you adapt, and how you continue to strive for a better version of yourself. Every single one of us has the power to overcome obstacles, let go of unhealthy habits, and find joy in the little things. Whether it's learning to say no, taking care of your health, or connecting more deeply with others, each step you take brings you closer to a more balanced and fulfilled life. Remember that your journey is unique. Don't compare yourself to others, and don't be discouraged by setbacks. Each moment of growth, each step forward, is a victory worth celebrating. If any of the points resonated with you today, take a moment to reflect on how you can apply them in your life. Change doesn't happen overnight, but small, consistent actions make a big difference over time. Whether it's practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, or rewarding yourself for your efforts, these practices are tools to help you thrive. You have everything you need within you to build a resilient spirit and a life full of meaning. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What are some of the challenges you're facing when it comes to building resilience? Or perhaps you have some personal tips and experiences you'd like to share with the community. Please leave a comment below. Your insights could be the encouragement someone else needs on their journey. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel reach more people who might benefit from this message. Also, feel free to share it with friends or family members who might be struggling with similar challenges. You never know whose day you might brighten with just a click. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. By doing so, you'll stay updated with more content like this, focused on personal growth, resilience, and living your best life. Together, we can create a community that supports each other in becoming stronger, more compassionate, and more resilient individuals. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay strong.